Good evening, beautiful people. Good evening, and welcome back to my stream. Good evening, ugly people. Welcome back to my stream. Tonight we are on Outlands. You recognize the inn in Prevalia, yeah. And tonight we're gonna do something different. For instance, the other nights we were farming to finally get a caravan. Whereas tonight we're gonna farm until we get a caravan. It's very different. All right, the template is a summoner. Ah, what? Telekinesis won't work on that? How do I open it from distance? I mean, literally telekinesis. All right, Outlands is weird. So first things first. Snowdrift is drifting. First things first. Bank. I think we have 1.4 mil. Okay. The latest stream, the closest caravan, the cheapest caravan was 1. You. Oh, I can't see the chat. Sorry. Yeah, you can use summon to break it. Yeah. Okay, but I mean telekinesis. No, telekinesis. No. Okay, wait a minute, because I'm making a lot of confusion at the beginning of the stream. Okay, here we are. Here we are. And here we are. Okay, okay. Will it not blow up? Because, or can I axe it? But if I axe it, it would blow up, at least on classic shards I know of. Yeah, open door with telekinesis. And my best thing, you know what my best thing to do is, you know those guys with the patio? They lock the front doors, but don't lock the side door. Sometimes you, when they leave the door open, you telekinesis the door and toss purple potions inside. They stripped away all the fun. All right, let's check the caravan existing. No! What happened to those caravans at 1.6 millions? Now all of a sudden. Thank you for the follow, Alan Good 999. Thank you for the follow. I mean, hello Tragams. I mean, what happened to those caravans? Oh Jesus. And where's the notifications for the follow? I don't know. There was no notification for the follow. I couldn't see that. I don't know. Well, let's check. Rex, we are good. Let's check dungeons of the day, whatever. Sanctuary is Inferno. Mausoleum Challenger, Ossuary Faster Respawn. Caverna means plus 20 experience. Caverna plus 20 experience. Caverna's plus 20 experience. Tragams, is there chances that you can farm with me tonight? I could use some help. Before starting, let me check my Summoner's Tome. I have allocated all points. Majory, yeah, okay. I have Magic Arrow, I think. I have Magic Arrow, I'm working Magic Arrow, yeah, I've worked Magic Arrow with 2 hats. And when I unlock another point, I want to unlock Fireball. Fireball, yeah. Info, yes, plus 300% every 60 seconds. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna unlock Fireball. Yeah, okay, if you can, everything helps. You know that. Sure. Yeah, I'll go your favorite dungeon. Okay. I mean, am I mistaken, or there was no notification for the followers? Huh? I'm not mistaken, yeah? You got on-screen notification, but no sound. Now, this is weird. Okay. Well, at least thank you for telling me. This is super weird. You know, when you do something, nothing changes, and all of a sudden, you have different results. Okay? Same input, different results. This is the definition of madness, guys, by the way. You know what madness is? Madness, the definition of madness, I mean, one of the definitions of madness is keep doing the same things, okay, expecting different results. So if you're mad, you say, okay, let me do the same thing over and over and over. And hey, I keep doing this thing. Definition of insanity, yeah. And why something different is happening? I'm doing the same. Wait a minute. So you do the same thing and say, hey, why I keep obtaining the same result? But this is the other way around. I mean, I do things always the same, and Jesus, with these stream elements or with Twitch or with whatever, I obtain different results. Whoa. There's not a single chance I'm gonna take looting rights with these folks. Hey, Outlands Overwatch! I don't know, man. I'm debated on that thing. I'm honestly debated. Because while it's true that you need population for that, it is also true, I think, that, man, that era was different, was totally different, that era. Nobody knew nothing. Here you have Wikipedia telling you everything. What you gotta do, what bonuses you gotta have, and so forth and so forth. In the 90s, nobody knew nothing. And in the 90s, the environment was a lot harsher. Jesus. Man, this bleeding, or whatever it is super nasty. Not to mention that here on Outlands, for instance, Outlands, speaking of the most populated server, well, the situation is a lot more tame than it was back in those days. Here you have here you have well, it's hard to steal, it's hard to PK. Whereas in those days, it was a lot easier. You could grief, you could scam, you could do anything. You cannot do this on Outlands, you get banned from it. You could steal houses. Oh, you know what I mean, yeah? Okay. But yeah, of course, you need population to recreate something that reminds that. Skill gain was a pain. Skill gain was a pain also because of one thing. You couldn't, I mean, sure it was illegal to AFK macro. And AFK macroing was, of course, only like a coin in the It was basically just a coin in the keyboard. But the point was not that. I mean, I was playing 1 hour per day because I had to pay to play. That was solid gold, man. So if you have to pay to play, it's not that you're gonna play 24/7, yeah? So if it takes like 40 hours of AFK macroing to GM majory, that's 40 days. 40 days of not doing anything else other than AFK macroing majoring. That is quite a lot, yeah? Man, those energy vortexes that are blue. Thank you for the follow, Sinatozer. We don't have notifications, sorry, but thank you for the follow. If you do follow, tell me. But tonight we ain't got no sound. However crazy as it sounds, we've got no sound. Yeah, Outlands skills are open, close quote, meaningless. Because sure, I mean, guys, I've only played Outlands on stream, and I managed to GM Majory, GM Eval, GM Spirit Speak, and I could have GM other skills pretty much easily. But the point is that, yes, skills do have a meaning on Outlands, but on Outlands you need masteries. And masteries, they take forever. On Outlands, we say masteries are as if they're the old skills. So you grind to get your majory up, and here you grind to get your map. I mean, not a mastery, sorry. Masteries also are on sagas. Your aspects. So yeah. Let me in money Elam. But yeah, Outlands, you know, what's the name of Shelter Island? Not Shelter Island, I mean, I keep making confusion between shards, guys. That's the reality of things, I play too many shards. Is it Shelter Island that we have here? Man, do you think I remember what I said? Don't... Shelter Island's good, okay. Where's my mana refund? Where's my mana pool? Ah, here it is. Nice, thank you for the mana. Yeah, I said it. Man, I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, I say that, yeah, whereas in the back you had to grind for your skills, now you have to grind for your aspects, which is okay. It's a long grind. But I don't like how grindy, I really don't like how grindy Outland is. I think it's too grindy, but I get it that this absolute grind is what makes people, log in. If you have nothing to grind, you don't log in. Back in those days, like nowadays, Outland is an MMO. Absolutely an MMO. Of course. Probably the best MMO. I'm not sure about that, but it is probably the best MMO right now, Outlands. Because it has Ultima roles and it has population. But back in those days, the game was not a grind. Nobody was grinding back in those days. Yeah, I mean, there was some grinding, but that was not necessary. Ultima Online, back in those days, was a social network. The vast majority of people would just chat at the bank. Okay. Yeah, it was before ICQ also. So the vast majority of people would just chat at the bank. And it was a social network. It was a social network. So there was no grinding, and the content was made by players. Role-playing guilds, role-playing like having a beer at the tavern, or having a brawl at the tavern if it was PvP. Or I don't know, people role-playing orcs, people venturing dungeons, D&D style. It was just a social network. And nobody grinded. There was no need to grind. There was not the concept of grinding. Games were not about grinding. Now, there's a friend of mine, which is Methgain, that is GM on UO Origin. I mean, whereas the majority, he tells this, whereas the majority of players measure fun in gold per hour. So, this is X gold per hour, this is Y gold per hour, this is Z gold per hour, which is fair. This is not what I'm after. I'm after fun per hour. That's the meter I use. Jeez, you take it. Okay. Hi! Mai has a wife. Ultima is the best. I agree with you. Hands down, the best MMO. Wait a minute, don't get me killed. Jeez, another crack demon. There goes my grinding. I can't kill two. Okay. It was too far-fetched, I guess. Also, yeah, adrenaline. I mean, you know, I mean, okay, now on Outlands, I'm not PKing because I'm not able to PK. Once I have a house, probably I'll attempt at some PKing. And you know what I've been told? You shouldn't do PKing on Outlands because you don't get enough gold. What? You don't get enough gold per hour, or maybe you also lose gold. I mean, if I PK, I'm not after gold. A PK is not after gold. I'm after tiers. I mean, I'm not interested in gold. Who cares? I know that I can get more gold by doing something else. Am I after gold? I don't think so. I'm after tiers if I PK. So the fun that I have is measured in tiers per hour in that case. But at least I got my looting rights there. Yeah, grind Void. Yeah, I'm gonna grind Void. Yeah, I still haven't got damage yet. I still haven't had any of that on Outlands. I'm nowhere near. Hey, looks like a Trami we have here. Looks like a Trami. Smells Trami, looks Trami. He is Trami. Or maybe he is Truggy. Let's grind. Mazinga. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I'm not PKing right now, of course, because I'm still grinding money. Once I'm good with the house, I'm gonna start grinding my PK, and I'm gonna get Void, yeah. Absolutely gonna get Void. Being told Void is great for PKing, so yeah, I'm gonna grind Void. Everybody is looting here. Where is your sense of humor gone? I mean, leave the crumbs for us noobs. Fucking avalanche. Because all my mana is gone. Man, I so need a point in Fireball so that I can unlock it. How much gold? Only 11k. And that guy is so gonna vomit that thing. Yeah, dodge. These guys have a lot of resist. Man, I'm doing really not enough damage to these guys. Yeah, the flame strike are just 200, like 200, 300, 400. This is terrible. Yay. Unlock Wizard Grimoire. Yes, exactly. Fireball, here we come. How are you carrying that much gold? No weight limit. No, there is weight limit on Outlands. Absolutely, there is a weight limit. I think... I'm not sure that gold weights the same on Outlands than on other shards. I think it is a little more forgiving, but my carrying capacity is enhanced by the skill camping. Here the skill camping enhances your carrying capacity, so I have camping on this card just to allow me to get more backpack capacity so that I can carry more gold. That's an interesting mechanic. What they did on Outlands, they gave a new life to old skills. One can question that if you're clever enough, you could still use old skills and make them work. Yeah, that I still haven't done that. Shit, dude. What new server, man? UO season, no, I'm not interested. Man, that's totally against anything UO is. Season in Ultima Online. I'm against that. So I think there shouldn't be seasons in Ultima Online. Because the definition of Ultima Online is like persistent world. If the world is not persistent, in my opinion, that's not Ultima Online. Fresh start, I mean, yeah, this is to cater to people that are basically obsessed with shard launches. I don't approve of it. I think it's a dangerous habit. I've met people on, it was Mortalis, that, okay, they played a little bit of Mortalis. Okay, now after 1 month of Mortalis, how boring it is, let's play New Dawn. After 1 month of New Dawn, how boring it is, let's play Veil of Shadow. After 1 month of Veil of Shadow, I'm gonna say, how boring, let's go play, I don't know, Tides of Power. After 1 month of Tides, let's go play... This is typical of the modern society. You gotta need your dopamines, I guess. You're gonna need your fake entertainment. They always come back to Outlands once they realize those shards say, there's 200 players, there's 300 players, there's 400 players. Yeah, but for 1 week, 2 weeks, for 1 month. And then the shard goes dead. Man, I miss Tragams, where is he? And they go back to, yeah, I went back to Outlands because that's the only shard we got. Because all these shards are amateur attempts. I mean, sure, I had a lot of fun on Mortalis, because Mortalis was brave enough to have such an interesting rule set. Okay? But after a while say, okay, so what? I know the shard is gonna be there in a few. So let me go back to my main shard. I always go back to second age. I mean, I don't go back to second age. I never leave second age. So it's different. But 6 players when Outlands, of course. 6K players, not 6 players. And I forgot to use my but why dragons, we are far away. There you are. I need you to babysit me in Outlands, you know that. Take a look at the mana. Mana refund. Hey, 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 what was that? What was that sniping? Wait a minute, let me assign the point. Is this the Wizard Grimoire? Fireball. Okay, I have upgraded Fireball. Man, I'm almost overload. How much? 21k. Let's beeline. Let me beeline a gate, Truggy. Are you scavenging here? I mean, Outlands had 6k online at one time. That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, because Outland Outland is a proper shard. I mean, it has many developers, and Outlands developers know what people want, probably. Dodge. And where are the summons? Hey, don't speed hack, that's cheating. And the Vendigo. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's gone. Yeah. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Did you loot everything? Yeah, it looks like. Okay, let me beeline the gate. Reflect. Hey, nice spell. Okay. I'm a nice boy on stream, yeah. Ice lurker. I don't know, you will see them one day on Outlands for sure. It won't be long. It won't be long, I promise. Man, I need to press more than one hotkey, it's terrible. I see lurker gone. Watch the reflect now. Okay. Okay. Oh. Overload. No way, man. Greedy Trummy. What is that guy doing? Why didn't he attack us? Yeah. What? I wasn't even paying attention to what was going on screen. Sorry. I wasn't really paying attention. Let's go back, Shrugans. Let's go back. I wanna get us PK'd. I mean, that guy was alone. How could he make it to level 3 like that? Totally alone. Oh, once I get my house, I'm gonna put also a vendor. I'm gonna get rid of all the things that I have. Okay. Let's get back. I can't wait to get back. And after I get to some decent goal for the caravan, I'm gonna take a look at constantly, basically, at the market for the caravan. And we got people battling there. Yeah, exactly. Dragon's very strong. He knows all the secrets. Oh, and I forget. This time I won't forget. Let me eat this. Okay, the food is satisfying. Luckily. Alright, let's go. Let's go back to there. Italian Guild. Man, how could you get me from off screen almost? $700. 400. Yeah, let me get my demons up, I forgot. Demons up. How comes I'm never fizzling demons at GM Majory? Looks strange. It is a lot forgiving in casting this shard. From the recollections of Ozzy, you should like have 50-50 chances at GM Majory to cast level 8 spells. He's close to have 100%. Stop it. Yeah, let's go back. We can go to the side where the air dragons are, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, the poor red alone. We've seen that guy. Poor chap. And there's, wow, many cooldowns that I'm gonna pay attention to here. Okay, almost ready the cooldown. Okay, sorry. I'm busy watching cooldown. Yeah. Okay. No. Okay. Oof. Let's see, can we actually loot anything? Yeah, 1k. There's a lot of action going on in Caverna, as I see. Yeah, probably because of the more experience. It's 20% more experience, which is very handy when it comes to aspects, of course. I so not like the sprite of the white worm, guys. I find it extremely disrespectful. Ooh. What is this? Blood? Fire aspect. Fire aspect distill, hey. Anybody wants fire aspect distill? There's also satiety for cavern, because for cavernum. Okay, yeah, that explains it, I guess. So, guys, don't you find it disrespectful for the for the white worm to have such a bad sprite? I mean, the white worm was probably my favorite monster back in those days. I was so in love with the pure white worm. Man, now to see it with this an interesting sprite, it's really I don't know. Dragon's going his own way. Okay, the cooldowns are all okay. The mana pool. Thank you for the mana pool. Okay, and we're getting good. So farmed already 25k for tonight. Target is, like every stream, 100k. Ain't that much, but for the type of cards I have, it's on this. Why is the demons not going? Okay. I can't help but notice that nobody paid attention to my comments regarding white worms. Do you really like that sprite? That sprite is terrible for a white worm. Terrible. Yeah, okay. It's terrible. White worm is an iconic monster. Also, I've never seen. Speaking of, don't we have AWs on Outlands? Haven't they valorized? I don't know. For instance, in this case, I know Outlands, in some aspects, valorize the history of Ultima Online, but for instance, I haven't seen Barons and I haven't seen AEWs, Ancient Worms. Glacial stuff isn't on Outlands, not the Demon Bone Arm. Why don't they put it? I mean, what harm can they do? They are part of UO history. They are staples of the UO history. The maze, no, I have not been to the maze. From? SSC? What does it mean? Shadowspire Cathedral. I have been to Shadowspire Cathedral once, probably. I thought it was dragons there. No, wait, hey, there was something to loot here. Wasn't it? Wasn't there something to loot? No. On level 2, Grey Gates spawn, you go in them and they take you to old world locations. Oh, I have to see that. I have to see that once I get my caravan though. Here I'm on grind mode. Aggressive grind mode. But I've seen, for instance, I've seen on Outlands some homage to the original world. For instance, I've seen what's the name? Papua, old Papua. What else? I've seen a homage to Trinsic. I've seen a homage to Britain. So yeah, I've seen homages here and there. Oh, Crack Demon coming, nice. Gellon Peats, I forgot. I don't know if I've seen Gellon Peats. And I've seen now that there's a Lyceum. Something newly released Lyceum, but I don't know if it is. I haven't checked if it is related to the Ultima Online Lyceum in Munglo. Oh, not in Munglo, but on rather Verity Island. I don't know nothing of Outlands lore, guys. Sorry. I have to read about it. So what is it? The world is 1,000 years after the collapse of the Shards of Mondanes. Wait a second, let me read that. 1,000 years after the collapse of the Shards and Mundane death. Ooh, that's interesting. But the shape of the world is so different and unrecognizable. Not Armani, what? Yeah, Lyceum, I remember. As a fan of the franchise, Lyceum was the place to be for gathering knowledge. I remember the Lyceum in Ultima 6. I remember the Lyceum in every other Ultima games, basically on Verity Island. So anything that refers to the Ultima lore, I grab it. Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. I have to take a look at that. I ain't got much time. I ain't got time for all of this. But I will take a look at it for sure. I had a cooldown on Fireball. Demon Grimoire. Player made too, nice. It's player made. This is what I like. This is one thing that I absolutely love. In my opinion, this is what I was talking before. This is exactly what I was telling before. 99% of players complain that there's nothing to do after the content has been grinded. But they fail to realize that the players should make the content. Players should make the content, guys. Make tournaments, make libraries, create stories, set up treasures to be looked for by players. I mean, what's the limit? The limit, I tell you what's the limit. The limit is the imagination. I've had people on Second Age, the shard that I mainly play, of course. Look, one guy on St. Patrick's Day dressed himself as a leprechaun with some juicy treasure in his backpack. He posted a screenshot in general chat saying, look, this is where I am. Come find me, I'm totally AFK, to get your price. I mean, that's fine. That's great. That's a mini adventure, okay, that you can have. And that content was player driven. No GM intervention, no nothing. No patch, no map, nothing. It's great. Or some other players say, hey, they set up a boat full of treasures and they would set sail and say, hey, I'm sailing the land. Go explore the ocean, and if you find a ship, plunder it and it will be yours. That's a great thing. Or I've seen a lot of people gambling. Even, what's this? Aspect something? The heck is this? Yeah, you took it. What was that? Explain me. I didn't even get to click it. Yeah, when I have time, I will look more into that. Caverna Mount Gear. Gear die. Ah, okay. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Nice. But what I say is that players doing this, it's a great thing. So, player-driven content, that's great. So, players organize tournaments. I remember I went to West Britain. I was roaming Britain the other day for some weird reason, and I've seen two players playing dice in a square, in the garden behind East Street Bank. That was awesome. I mean, totally unnecessary. There's no new content. I mean, there's just two players playing dice. I love this. We forget this. We grind too much nowadays. Ah, okay. Faction item that lets you put. Okay. I got it. I'm stealing you all the gold. This is overload. I'm not gonna take it. Take the gold. Okay, I'm full again. I'm not noticing any difference with the food buffs, but probably there is a difference. No, wait. Garlic, thank you. Okay. This is a fishing map that you said are basically trash barrel, yeah? And here we are again in Privali. Okay, nice. Man, it's crazy. Man, it's total madness. But this is definitely the place to be, I think. What aspect is this? Discipline. And with the bell rings, I should be reading A Town Struggle Mountless. Yeah, some PvP event, organized PvP event. Okay. At this point, it becomes a little bit repetitive. Fully player red. Fantastic. Nice. But when you mean, I mean fully player run, I need to ask you a question. Do you have any sort of GM intervention? By GM interventions, I mean, hey, by GM intervention, I say, look, I ready you an arena, or look, I announce it somewhere on general chat with at everyone, or I'll give you the items to distribute as a reward for taking part or for winning. I don't know. Think about trying EVO for the first time. I'm currently absolutely obsessed with Project Gorgon. What is Project Gorgon, my friend? If you want to try Ultima Online, you gotta watch videos about Ultima Online saying, I have recently made a video, and which is where to play Ultima Online for free in 2026. Every YouTuber does it, of course. So you might want to take a look at that. If you take a look at my channel, you pretty much get an idea of what Ultima Online is and where to play it for free. Hey, Shoes, that's awesome. I like that. My firm belief I mean, if I pop this, it becomes like this. So what was the guy doing there? It is my firm belief that GMs should only give you what to do. Say, look, this is the map. These are the rules. Do whatever you want following those rules, staying in that map. So players organizing this, it's absolutely great. I absolutely love this. It's a great thing. Absolutely a great thing. One demon vanished. 2 minutes. Yeah, okay. So this is my belief. There should be absolutely no GM intervention whatsoever in Ultima Online. And so I approve of all of this. Player run event. That's what makes this game great. Not the grinding. No, the grinding doesn't make Ultima Online great. The initiatives of the players within the rule set, that makes Ultima Online great. So I approve of everything that you have told me here. We have, of course, something similar on other shards that I play on. Second Age, we have something similar, of course, with a lot less players, so it's difficult to organize it. But of course, we have weekly tournaments. We have various things going on. So it's good. I like this. I kind of wish this type of mentality would also going on. I wish this type of mentality would also stick to other games, but unfortunately, games where you don't have content to grind are not appealing no more to the new generation of players. Man, you know, guys, it's hard to keep up with the chat today because you are really on fire today and speaking straight and well, playing also. What I would like on Outlands is less rules. These I would love on Outlands. They have a little bit restricted the game a little bit too much for my tastes. Some things you're not allowed to do. I mean, for instance, I'm making an example. Let me take an example here. One day, I came across a guy doing a treasure map. So just out of curiosity, say, hey, let me check what's inside it. What's inside the chest? Okay, what's inside the chest? So I opened the chest, and that flagged me gray. Like what? Why did it flag me gray? I just opened the chest. I mean, am I not? Why shouldn't I be able to loot the chest? Why does game mechanics preventing me? I mean, not preventing me, but flagging me gray for doing it. I don't like that. Or mechanics with summons. I mean, energy vortex not being energy vortexes, blade spirits not being blade spirits. So, I mean, you're flagged criminal for way too many things, in my opinion, on Outlands. That's what I do not like. I mean, I just want to have some good grief. And you really cannot grief too much on Outlands. Another example of things you cannot do. I mean, one thing I love to do is like when I kill someone, okay, maybe I kill someone at the graveyard. What I do is I take another tune and I go at the healer and I magic trap the door so that when they rest, they die again. I mean, you cannot magic trap doors here. It's one harmless thing, but why do you want to take me away the possibility to magic trap doors? Sometimes when I want to jump somebody coming home, I camp the steps. And I magic trap the doors so they have to have an extra double click on the door to enter their house. Why can't I do it here? So all in all, even the chest before, I wanted to... Damn it, I just wanted to telekinesis the box, see if it was trapped. Why can't I do it? Let me telekinesis the freaking box. So all in all, yeah, exactly. I have a feeling that I really cannot be a full douchebag here. So that's what I mean. It's a little too tame. I wish it was. I wish it had a harsher rule set. Know what I mean? And I'm not even going into the cosmetics, the neons, and some all over the place sprites that I see. I can live with that. It's 2026. I mean, you're allowed to be eccentric, I think. But the core mechanics, I think I should be able to scam houses. I think I should be able to loot houses. I think I should be able to genuinely scam also blessed item if I'm clever enough. You know, those things. You know, those things that made Ultima Online such a harsh experience. There's no, you cannot do that. And I bet that if you reskill somebody at the graveyard, and they're gonna cry to GMs, say I cannot play because they've been reskilling me at the graveyard, you're gonna have consequences. Yeah, the Noto, Grey Baiter, yeah, I mean... that doesn't even count, does it? Oh, I didn't see Traggy fighting here. Oh, Crag Demon. What does Crag mean, by the way? I've never seen the word before. Outlands. Crag. What does it mean? Don't make me look it up on the internet. I want a clever audience telling me Crag. Nah, not really. Owen leans in favor of the Reds. Yeah? So who is doing it if it's not Owen? I'm gonna tell you something shocking, probably. But Owen, I mean, he popped on one of my 2 or 3 of my streams of Mortalis. So we got to chat a little, and I even made a short about it because the thing that he said was so surprising that I was like, what? What did you say, Owen? And he told me, I hate Ultima Online. And I told him, well, how can you hate Ultima? I mean, you literally run the most successful and most populated shard of Ultima Online. How can you hate Ultima Online? But I think all in all, yeah, we have a little problem there, maybe, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I think you're right. He allows a little amount of douchebaggery, but he definitely draws the line. And the line he draws is a little too... it's either too low or too high. I mean, you really cannot be too much of a douchebag on Outlands. Line of sight. He's a great shit distributor. Well, tell me more. Tell me more. What does it mean? I mean, why do you rename things like what? And Tragams, you're not confident with level 4, yeah? So, I realize shards cannot be... If you want to be successful, let's say, you cannot be like Second Age, where the level of douchebaggery that is allowed is infinite. You can be an infinite douchebag on second age and nobody cares. And by that, I of course have a story. On second age, you can board ships if you know what you're doing. And unlike Outlands, on second age, I know what I'm doing. Okay? So I mean, there was, you know, guys, the straight line, the horizontal line, you have north of the North Mines. You have a horizontal line where you can actually mine with the ship. Okay? So I had somebody mining there. I noticed that. And he was running a really predictable, and the keyword is predictable. He was running a really predictable route. Okay? So I timed it. I did my calculations. And when the time was right, I logged in one of my PKs onto his ship. I killed him, and I took probably 60k in iron ingots, iron ore, whatever, Valorite, shadow iron, and everything. I could do it because I know how the game works. Okay? It's a game mechanic. One can tell it's a bug, it's an exploit, but it's a game mechanic that I know and that he didn't know. Now, he cried to GMs. Okay, say a red appeared on my boat and killed me. That's obviously cheating, so do something about it. You know what GMs replied? Guess the reply of the GM. I mean, imagine doing it on Outlands. Due to a weird unknown game mechanics, appearing on somebody else's ship or appearing inside somebody else's house, looting everything and saying hello, goodbye, thank you for the shoes. You know what GMs on USA did? When they cried, man, this is not dragon fighting. Hey dragons, why this guy is taking down these things like in the blink of an eye and you and I cannot do it? Guys, was the question too hard? There was a dramatic pause when I asked the question. Yeah, the GM said nothing. There was a whole page of this guy describing what happened. And I'm going to tell you how I came to know it, because I like telling stories. The stories I tell are all true, by the way. No matter how crazy they sound, they're all true. And the GMs replied, 3 words, not my problem. This was the GM reply to me getting on board this guy's ship, abusing a game mechanic that is approved by GMs, let's say. Not my problem. So, yeah. I bet I cannot do that on Outlands. And how I came to know this, because one day probably Anarcho was messing around with Discord, and for like probably 30 seconds I was browsing Discord at that point. And all of a sudden I see GM channel. So what? So I opened that channel, and before I even read anything, I select all that was loaded and copied it to a Word file. And like exactly like after I did this, the channel went poof again. And Anarcho said, sorry, I made a mistake. He made that channel visible to everybody. And I happened to be there, so I was reading. There were tons and tons of GM pages against me. Uh, um, so it was funny, and one of them was there saying, "Hey, this guy appeared on my boat, stole everything from me. He is an obvious cheater. Do something about it." And the guy replied, "It's a game mechanic, not my problem if you don't know it." Or there was another when I was blocking. So there was this guy fishing, and I was blocking his boat. So I was chasing behind with the boat, and I placed the boat in front of him to block him. And he paged the GM saying, "Hey, this guy blocked my ship." And the GM replied like, "Yes, and you buy another ship." I mean, if you're so noob to get yourself blocked by some guy, I mean, what is that my problem? I bet I cannot do this on Outlands. So yeah, second age probably has the line is like way too high, but on Outlands, boy, I wish it was that high. But probably part of the reason of the success of Outlands is also because the line is like that. I cannot deny this, even though I don't like it. I've lost dragons because I was stalking, but I'm full again, so I'll get to a gate. Indigo. Now, enough talking bad, but one thing that I very much like about Outlands, and it really surprised me that I liked it, is the dungeons on foot. When I started playing Outlands, see dungeons on foot, it's like, oh boy, this is absolute nonsense. What the heck is this? Makes no sense, I hate it. And now that I've experienced it, dungeons on foot is fun. It opens up to very interesting mechanics, so really like it. There's no way I can carry this. Yeah. All yours, guys. I'll beeline a gate. There's gold mine tonight, Cabernum. Yeah. Yeah. It makes Resistance Teleport more relevant. It makes Wall of Storm more relevant. And also the speed. You have different timings between melee and spell casting. It's a bit different. So I really like it. I think it's a good idea. I'm wondering which is the first shard that did this. What's taste ID? What does taste ID do, by the way? 24k. Hey. No. And I can't remember that. Is it not correct? Ah, okay. So we have grinded 70k for now. You get... Wait a minute, let me read. I didn't read. Taste ID. Taste ID is so slept on. I use it on my tank builds. You get 2 per mana regen from food. Ooh. And I poison. And I? What do you mean poison cost of test ID? Taste ID? Redirect, bleed effect. Oh. Ah, okay. That's interesting. So grinding 70k so far. Doing great, guys. Doing great, 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 guys. Time to Governum again, guys. Sorry, the stream is boring. If you find the stream boring, you can go watch Shrimpington growing plants. Ha ha ha. No, bro, no way, man. I love you, Shrimping. Where's the Wizard Grimoire? This is... okay. Man, it takes forever to level up these points. Man, when you're talking too outlandish there. Tank has a poison fence to bring boss fight, and Omnis goes taste IDs and strong for dots. That's too much outlandish to me. You have to translate in Ultima Online, please. Oh yeah, the mastery chain. This one. Aha, I'm almost there. I'm almost at leveling up this. I don't know what's gonna happen when I do, but I'm almost there. All right, all right. Also, this is all wrong. I can cast demon in town. My demons are green. Ah! My demons never have a sword. My demons are called a demon instead of having names. Ah! Why? I hate this. Yeah, I've read a bit about chains, but I read and forgot. I mean, I feel like when I read Outlands wiki, yeah, okay, it feels great because you have a wiki, but it feels like studying. It remembers me school. It remembers me of school, so... oh boy. Man, there's too much to study. I sometimes genuinely find time to read Outlands wiki. But man, it's too complicated. Everybody is looting. I still have food buffs, yeah, food satisfaction, yeah. No, 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 no. Heal. Yeah, these guys always like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I need a guild. Once I'm done with the house, I'm gonna probably find the PK guild. 99 CR. Sally is alive for the moment. Yeah. But one thing that Sally did is that Sally never died on Mortalis. You know that shard with permadeath? I never died. So it for me was perma alive shard. Whoa. Why nobody is looting this guy? What do we have? Maybe because it's crap loot, probably. Strength potion. What is the use of strength potion here if they don't give you, for instance, a buff to carrying capacity? What's the deal with them? let's get rid of this. Ah, they give a bonus to hit points, okay. Oh, because I found it associated with strength. Yeah, okay, makes sense. I guess it makes sense. 20 health. But why? I mean, it's strange that... Ah, yeah, okay, it's the carrying capacity. So they give strength, but not carrying capacity. Boy, that was a new question, yeah. That was not a good question, guys. Sorry. Disregard that. I'm gonna cut it from the video. How about Old Guard? It used to give capacity, so why did they strip it away? And now I have the reverse question for it. If I cast Weaken, does it reduce capacity? I mean, can I kill greedy Trummies with Weaken? Because they are carrying to the capacity limit, so one Weaken and they're gone. Oh boy. Somebody just came in. Camping is skill for camping. I have camping, that's why I have a bigger carrying capacity. But I'm telling you, if strength or bless doesn't increase the carrying capacity, the question is Weaken gonna reduce it or not? And if not, what is the spell Weaken used for? Potion, the alchemy has a bonus to potions, nice. Reduces each hit points by 10. Sure. But I'm not gonna kill Trummies like greedy Trummies with Weaken. Fucker. Okay, it doesn't reduce capping. The great thing is them Trummies with that gold scavenger agent on. You drop a pile of gold and you weaken them. Oh. That's great. Great satisfaction. Great way of killing Trummies. So it's just health. Okay. So you cannot do the pro move. Okay. Are these dragons tameable, by the way? Pro move. Also, one thing I don't like about the tame environment that we have here are purple potions. I bet that if I throw a purple potion at some on the ground, it doesn't do area damage properly. Am I right? You white ones. Also, why on earth is the white worm doing fire breath? What did I gain there? Unlock Wizard Grimoire. Prevent criminal looting. So I want to browse blue corpses. Knowledge is power. Let me browse blue corpses. Maybe some of them is really tempting. Mr. 15 Hertz. What do we have at 15 Hertz? Shield. Damage taken increase. Okay. Man, I'm trying to read chat and also do some PVM stuff. Explosion potion do area of effect on ground, but if you attach it to a mob, it will only hurt the mob. Is that a cooldown on tossing it on the ground? Like, can I bombard somebody with purple potions? My car stereo. Okay, fair enough. 160 decibel. I mean, that's gonna blow your car, I think. Your car gonna explode. 12 seconds, not 1 second. Insufficient. So if I toss a potion to a mob, then it's gonna be no area damage. If I toss the potion on the ground, it's gonna be area damage. Okay. Understood. Understood, sir. And to toss a purple potion to a mob, I gotta telekinesis the mob first. There's no good timing that I can have. There's no such thing like having a good timer. You just have to telekinesis. Okay? Good timing doesn't matter. Correct? Telekinesis is just for PvP. I don't need to telekinesis on mob. Whoa. That's interesting. I'm not sure I wanna try. Arcane Scroll. Next mob I see, I'm gonna try. So I do like this. $152 damage. Whoa. Okay. But what if the mob moves? Okay, you need ACI alchemy for it to stick. Okay. Not even if I toss at 1. So not even if I toss at 1. There is, what I mean, there is nothing I can do to manually toss it perfectly. This is what you tell me. Nothing you can do. Oh. Yeah? Is this correct, what I'm saying? It's not that I start cooking it, 3, 2, 1, toss, and it will hit the target. Nothing I can do. Unless telekinesis, of course. Yeah, and you have a huge cooldown on purples, 12 seconds. That's an eternity. Hey, good streamer. Thanks. That's something I would have loved different. I mean, whereas telekinesis, I think it's an interesting mechanic. I have to admit. Say, you're not good. You're not good at tossing purple. Use telekinesis, and that will be all right. But if you're good at tossing, there's nothing you can do. I mean, if you're good, you're not gonna take advantage of being good. That's one thing I would have done differently, probably. PK combo to X-Flow, telekinesis, purple pot, E-bolt dead. I've seen that. I have seen that. How much damage is a purple potion with alchemy? Ah, stop. I'm on cooldown. Jesus! All the reflect. 25, 35, it's insane. You know it's insane, yeah? That's an insane amount of damage. But again, as a downside, you have a very high cooldown, yeah? This is what you told me, high cooldown. Yeah, 120 alchemy, yeah. I need to find a good PK template. But I think that voluntarily giving up the damage from a purple potion doesn't sound like a good idea. Like 20 damage that are mana free. Hardly give them up. What does it mean, greater poison on them? Man, Dragons, you're doing cheats here with your Rustbag. Yeah, I gotta build something solid. Roach Mage. Holly Mage, that comes as a surprise. Why Holly Mage if you cannot cycle on Outlands? There's no Holly cycling on Outlands, so why Holly Mage? Isn't the Holly slow? Ah, we've come back to this place now. Hey. You can cycle the Holly. I mean with wrestling. Explain me the cycle, please. I don't understand. Yeah, I mean insta hit. I mean, like, I have the heli. I hit with the heli. I load a spell, E-bolt, let's say E-bolt. Okay? And I'm disarmed. Being disarmed, I waited for the wrestling timer to load. Then I keep the heli. I can hit again with the heli, not with the heli timer, but with the wrestle timer. Because I cycled. And after that, for instance, I release, and I keep the heli, drop the E-bolt, load another spell, another E-bolt, whatever. I keep the heli again and hit again. So the heli would hit every 5 seconds, but since I am using the resting timer by unequipping and equipping, I string the heli at 2.5 seconds instead of 5. Is that red? Alone, of course. Ah, poor reds. Poor guy. So explain me your cycle. This is the cycle that I mean. That's a cycle you had in the T2A era. Explain me the cycle that you mean by heli, katana, axe. So I hit with the heli, and I keep the heli, I hit with the katana, and I keep the katana, I keep the axe, hit with the axe, rinse and repeat. Or what? In the arena, they use the heli for large damage and the faster weapons for the interrupts in between. I don't know about it. Okay. Yeah, it's different. I've seen the arena fight. But yeah, I need to get into that. I mean, not the arena per se, but the PvP mechanics which are different here. Also, if I understand it right, you cannot keep interrupting with the same spell here. Yeah, also on other shards. Interrupt them, damn G heals. But if I recall it right, you cannot interrupt with the same spell. I mean, you G heal, I harm. You G heal, I harm. The second harm will not interrupt. You have to use another thing. Is that right? Or what the hell are you talking about, Blaze Spirit? Oh, yeah, you gotta rotate. Okay. Why? Additional link. Yeah, but Magic Arrow doesn't hit Simon. I mean, harm is good at interrupt. Harm is good at interrupting because it's insta damage, whereas Magic Arrow, it has 1 second delay in damage. Or it doesn't on Outlands. I haven't noticed. Wait a second, let me try. Yeah, we reflect it for sure, this. Yeah, it has a delay. Not 1 second. It looks like you have a delay. Okay. You have a delay, but half as much of what I expected. What about other spells? I bet Fireball has a delay. Lightning should not have a delay, maybe. Very interesting. So, but if you do harm and then you go magic arrow for the second interrupt, can you go back to harm? So it's harm, magic arrow, harm, magic arrow, harm, magic arrow, harm. Can you cycle between the two? Can you rotate between the two? Yeah, also fireball. Also lightning looks like you have a slight delay. Yeah, lightning is long to cast. Same casting time as G heal, I bet, unless they modify timers. Because I've seen, for instance, recall is a longer casting time here. I'm almost full again. But what I mean is that, okay, I interrupt you with magic arrow, then I harm. After I interrupted you with harm, can I go back to magic arrow? And I just have to cycle between those two. That's unclear. Oh boy. Okay. There's a cooldown on interrupts. Yeah, okay. I get it. I get it. Cooldown on the interrupts. Yeah, something I have to check. Unlock achievement. Unlock 20 summoners tones upgrade point from a single spell. Oh. Bad. Okay. What was that, cloth? Intragams, you are so fast. There's gold here, I cannot carry them. Rare cloth. All yours, this gold. In full capacity again. Icy lurker. Okay. Yay! The real booweep. General Tragam in the party. Time for me to go on with the guild. Thank you for the entertainment, man. Much appreciated, the entertainment. Thank you. Super top chatter, probably. I haven't checked. Oh, right. We almost made 100k. Almost made 100k. So, time for the very last farming minutes for reaching 100k. Just get good. Super good. Super good. Can I kill people at the bank? Like, if there's AFKers at the bank, can I purple pot them and kill them? That's a harsh question. What is this guy doing? Tell me. He's obviously not opening my chests, my pouches. So what's he doing? Yeah, he's pranking. Yeah, but what is he doing? Because obviously, since you have a color code here, you can tell if the chests are trapped or not trapped. One more thing. Jesus. Try to get you to attack him. Hey, it's 2026. If he's able to open your bag, means... okay. Guys, what do I do with this? Install single, install all. Okay. Okay. There is something I need to read this. I'm not gonna bother you on stream. I need to read this. There's something that I need to buy and that I need to install, yeah? Essentially, yeah? Expensive. The links you will get are around 120 or so, the bronze ones. But I need to install the good ones. Silver like 700k. Gold 2 or 3 mils. Okay. But imagine I install a ship link. If later I wanna install a better link. So for instance, now I say, okay, let me install a bronze link now. Because that's what I can afford, probably. But tomorrow say, hey, now I'm rich. Can I remove the bronze link and upgrade it to... You can take them out and swap. So the answer is yes. Nice. And what do they do? Okay, cost essence, okay, free to remove. For instance, if I install a link, bronze link, what does it do? I can choose. People have a collection of Slayer links. You can have to 10. Okay. There's like millions. And I can anytime say, for instance, unequip them, unlink them, and link them again. Saying, hey, now I need to go to this dungeon, I need to have this type of links. And then I say, oh, now I'm gonna go in that dungeon, so I'm gonna uninstall those links and install the others. It works like that. They have a macro to swap them. So you can swap them basically on the fly. Can they be? They can be stolen? Because these cannot be stolen. This is blessed. Links are not blessed. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Man, this is so expensive. Hey, Dragons, they know you very well, it seems. Three points to raise Fireball. Hey, why are my... Ah, okay, because it's dead. Okay. I watch a stream or two. Yeah. Yeah, every time I watch, by chance, somebody else, I don't know, Fireblade or Shrimp, you know what? I always find you there. You're a great asset for the UO community. And how strange it is to find a water elemental like that. And I'm almost ready for the Eldritch, for leveling up Eldritch, which is nice. I'm level 6 Eldritch, I think. It's gonna cost me money. As a guy in death row, they're almost there basically. General Dragon. Dragons, what about Mortalis? I bet you stopped there like everybody, yeah. I don't use the grid loot because I'm old school. I don't like it. I know I'm at a disadvantage, but please, people watch me for because I'm the old school guy. If they see me grid looting, all of a sudden I'm not the old school guy anymore. Your sensor is gonna fall soon, yeah. I have uprooted my house, so I have put it in the bank. But I doubt it I'm gonna play it again. It's been, don't get me wrong, it's been hella lot of fun. When it launched, all the sniping, all the hype, everybody being noob again. That was good, man. The idea was good, but of course, there's no future in a shard like that. It was clear, it was crystal clear that after a while people would have abandoned it. Nobody's gonna play that, man. You know that nobody's gonna play it. I mean, nobody's gonna play such shards. Of course, it's a basement type job. Patches here, patches there, lack of an overall vision. Yeah, it was like, I feel like doing this, let's do this. I feel like doing that, let's do that. I feel like spawning a guy that kills everybody at West Grid Bank, let's do that. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. That's fine. But for... What do you mean? It kind of turned into people dying and Paging Adam just getting restored. What do you mean? Looting gems worth more than the gold. Tell me why. Which gems, by the way? These ones, for instance. Sorry. Aren't these like 60 gold pieces, like 30 and 30? Players use gems to level up Tinkery. Ah. This is day 26. No, this is day 24 of selling on Outlands. Why nobody told me in the 23 days before this? You saw that happen a few times. I mean, people, oh, I died, but I fat fingered the macro, so I didn't deserve to die. Can you rest me? Oh yeah, let me rest you. No, no, I don't believe it. I mean, I believe it. I just can't believe it. I mean, get good, don't die. Why can't you just get good? Beep. What did I level? Wizard Grimoire. Sounds like a fireball thing to do. So by looting these gems, and these gems I should sell them to tinkers. And also level up Eldrick. Oh boy, next time, not today, I'm gonna buy the distill and you know those things, those outland things. What am I doing? Okay. Yeah, gotcha. But how much money are we talking about here? Like these gems, 100k, 100k, 100 gold pieces per, 10 gold pieces per. What are we talking about here? I forgot what I had to do. Oh yeah. Fireball. Okay. Now I have. Ah, okay. What does it mean here? Oh, wait. The final sentence, what does it mean? I'm going away now. After this white room, I'm gonna go. Diamonds 200 per. Okay. Demon dead. And thank you for first time chatter, Semos. Thank you for the chat. And welcome to my stream, I guess. Okay, Tragams, let's get out of here. Ooh, gold. Gold! Too far away. Don't tell me. Maybe also this white worm. Tell me yes. No. Alrighty. What are these? I've never seen these. Yeah, because I never go to this part of the dungeon. All of the rooms are worth money. I've been told to leave down all of the rooms. Wait, which one? This one? What the heck does it do? I have no idea. Oh, not mine now. Sola. Oh, not mine now. You can single click and will tell in the journal. Immunity room, 15% chances to ignore bleed or disease damage. Double click to place. Ah. How is this useful? Double click to place where? On the ground. It goes to the ground and it applies a buff in an area damage around it. Best use with inscription to last longer. I like this. I like the mechanic. 105k. Good. Good. No space in the bank for all the money. I don't need to do that to make the check. Okay. I'm not really get used to checking. So we got 1.5 mils. Nice. So let's go check again and cry. Man, the other day the caravan was... The other day the caravan was 1.59. And now the caravan is like 2 point something mils. Like, how can this be? 2.2 mils. Where did the caravan go for that price? They went away, I guess. If I check this, it tells where it is. Okay. Let's take a look at the crazy houses for sale. Limestone and plaster small. Small log house, 8 mils. I don't like the Imrams. I'm old school, I told you guys. I'm not gonna live in an inn. I'm gonna live in a small house, but in the real world. Not in the underground, upside down. What's the one called in Stranger Things? I don't know it in English. Not in the upside down. Okay? I'm gonna have a real house in the real world, not in the upside down. I mean, inside inns you live if you're a gypsy. Windmill house. Nice. Greystone turret. Let's look at the cool ones. Grand Keep, 119 mils. If you... Let's do this. If you are a super top tier... Oh, poor chap. And he had a jester suit. Okay, what I'm asking is this now. I forgot. Release all followers. What I'm asking is this. Let me concentrate. If I have a real top tier character, how long does it take for me to farm 1 million in this game? Yeah, it's like 10k per week, I think, to use it, so it's absolutely negligible, I'd say. Three, 5 hours. So 3-5 hours to farm 1 million with a real good PVM character. Malito does it in like 45 minutes with a trapper. Okay. So for instance, 10 millions, it can be done in 1 month. That's doable. It's nowhere near my capabilities, of course. No, I cannot double click it. Okay. Guys, if it was not 1 a.m., I would go on forever. 36 links. Oh my god. Right into the... Okay, let me try. Man, I have 6 viewers on Twitch. What do you want to raid me? I can't find him. I found him. I found him. He is chilling. He's super chilling. Alright guys, thanks for watching. The stream is dragging now. Until next time, Blade Spirit is signing out. I hope you're gonna have an excellent rest of the day. And that's an air dragon, so yeah, they're tameable, I guess. Man, that's a lot of things going on here. Until next time, Blade Spirit is signing out. Next stream is gonna be on Saturday. It's gonna be on Sagas, in theory. So yeah, have a good one. Thanks for babysitting me in Outlands. Thank you for entertaining me. And next time we're gonna do something different about it. Next time we're gonna grind in Cavernum. Good night. Goodbye. Get out of here, please. Be polite. Close the door. Last to leave, close the door.